We know it's a war game scenario that has to do with airline counterterrorism. Why is it important enough to kill for?
Because it's no longer a game.
If some terrorist group wants to act out this scenario, why target you for assassination?
Depends on who your terrorists are.
The men who conceived of it in the first place. You're saying our government plans to commit a terrorist act against a domestic airline?
There you go. Indicting the entire government, as usual.
A faction. A small faction. For what possible gain?
The Cold War's over, John. But with no clear enemy to stockpile against, the arms market's flat. But bring down a fully loaded 727 into the middle of New York City, and you'll find a dozen tin-pot dictators all over the world just clamoring to take responsibility and begging to be smart-bombed.
I can't believe it. This is about increasing arms sales. When?
Tonight?
How are you going to stop them?
That's what it looks like.
What does what look like?
Modem protocol. Remote access. Somebody on the ground's flying your plane.
Bogey, sir.
Keep your course. I need to know our flight plan.
I'm mapping the data now.
In Washington. Or Manhattan.
World Trade Center. I'm going to crash the plane into the World Trade Center.
I'll sell the flight.
All right, try cutting electrical power.
I thought of that. I thought of everything.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Captain. We're experiencing some...
But to make it even more believable, they actually had U.S. government agents, the hijackers, admittedly trained at our bases, admittedly with high-level security clearances, heads of embassies, heads of spy bases, all went public. You say you couldn't keep something like this secret. They didn't. And there had to be more than 50, I was thinking about it during playing the clip, of TV ads, radio ads, newsprint ads. On The Simpsons, we posted this up on my MySpace account earlier this week. 1 month before a new Simpsons episode, Bart Simpson holds out a stack of money in his hand, and it makes an 11, pointed at a silhouette of New York with the two towers making an 11, and a 9 just pops up in the air right beside it, and he goes, ha, ha, ha. Made no sense, didn't even say what it meant. It was like, ding, ding, 9/11 with the towers. And Bart Simpson goes, ha, ha, ha. It's so much fun. And they believe, because of what they're into, you call it Kabbalah, whatever, it's all the same junk that, you know, all these groups are into. That they believe, it's called lesser magic. They believe if you show what you're going to do before in a riddle, it's like the legends of vampires. They've got to trick their way into your house. They have to knock on your door and trick you into saying, welcome, come in. And then later they think they can come back. Look, they're crazy. They run everything, though, and I'm not saying why they do this. I'm not saying that it makes sense. But Tom Clancy did a novel about how it was going to happen. And he was fed the info. He admits he was fed the info. Now you can say people inside intelligence were trying to warn us. Why did Northwoods get leaked 9 months before 9/11? The plan to carry out the attacks. You could say it's good people trying to warn us. But Fox, 2 Fox programs,